You never truly realize how much of your identity is tied to someone else until they're gone, and when it's your twin, it's like losing half your soul. Hi, my name is Ava, and until last year, I was one of two. The other half of me was Emily, my twin sister, identical in every way, except now, she's dead. She died in a car accident that I still replay in my dreams, over and over again, except the ending changes. Sometimes I die too, sometimes we switch places, and sometimes I wake up in her body. They say time heals everything, but they never mention what happens when time breaks, when the past starts staring back at you through your own reflection. Let me tell you how it began. It was October 17th. I remember because the leaves had just started to fall, golden and red, and Emily loved the sound of them crunching under her boots. We were heading home from a late-night study group. I was supposed to drive, but I had a migraine and Em insisted. She always took charge like that. She said we were the same, but truth is, Emily was the leader, the confident one, the storm. I was the calm after. I wish I had insisted. The roads were slick from a light drizzle. We were talking about something dumb. I think it was about a Halloween costume contest. She was laughing. God, I remember her laugh. And then, when I woke up, everything was dark and upside down. The paramedics said I was lucky to survive. Emily wasn't so lucky. She died instantly. Her side took the full force. But here's the strange part. The doctors said there was no sign that she tried to break, no swerve, no reaction. Like she saw it coming and let it happen. I didn't want to believe that, but that was just the first thing that didn't make sense. Her funeral was surreal. Seeing your own face in a coffin does something to your brain. People kept mistaking me for her, calling me Emily by accident. My own grandmother grabbed my hand and whispered, "I'm so glad you're okay, Emmy." I didn't correct her. Honestly, I wasn't sure who I was anymore. But then came the mirror. After the funeral, I stayed home for days. Couldn't eat, couldn't sleep, couldn't look at anything reflective. But eventually, I dragged myself to the bathroom mirror. I stared at my face. Same brown eyes, same birthmark just under the chin, same tired expression. But then, something twitched. Not me. My reflection. Just for a second, it blinked slower than I did. My head tilted left. The reflection went right. I stumbled back. Blamed it on grief. On shock. Maybe I hadn't really looked closely at myself since the accident. Maybe the meds were messing with my brain. I laughed nervously, and the reflection didn't. That's when I realized something was wrong. You see, when someone dies, you think it's over. You cry, you mourn, you move on. But what if they don't move on? What if they get stuck? And what if the only way they can come back is through you? That was only the beginning.